Now at 5 a.m., this is WKYT This Morning. Hundreds of Lexington ITT Tech students are now facing uncertain futures after the school closed all of its campuses nationwide.
Didn't take long for police to find a man accused of breaking into vehicles at a Harrodsburg car lot. Find out why, just ahead.
And we have an update on Lexington's newest apartment complex. It's fancy. We'll have that, and we'll have the weather forecast just ahead on WKYT This Morning.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. Thank you all so much for starting your day with WKYT This Morning. I'm Andrea Walker.
Here we are in the middle of the week, facing some changes as we head toward the weekend. I'm Bill Bryant. We'll have all the latest news in just a moment. But let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. He is tracking weather for us and what's to come.
Yeah, the good news is, once again, it looks pretty good outside as you're walking out the door. Now, as you get in toward the afternoon, it's going to be another warm day in store. We're in the 60s and 70s. It kind of depends on where you are this morning. If you're down toward the mountainous regions in southeastern Kentucky, you guys actually feel fantastic. Low to mid 60s, and then you head up toward Lexington and northbound, then you're talking about low 70s. So it all depends on where you are, but it will be warm and sunny. Once again, we stay dry at 90 degrees. Now, as we get through the next few days, today is your last fully dry day. Once we hit Thursday, then the front gets a little bit closer, and that will bring us a couple of rumbles of thunder late in the day Thursday. Friday, a few storms. Saturday, no doubt about it, the front will be right over us. Is it a complete washout there for your Saturday, though? I'll explain that coming up in your 7-day forecast. Just a few minutes.
Okay, we'll see you then. Well, ITT Tech has officially shut down all of its campuses around the country, including the one here in Lexington.
Tough time for those students. And while the decision has left thousands of students with uncertain futures, the school is helping people get started on a new path. WKYT's Lauren Miner joins us live with the details. Good morning, Lauren.
Yeah, well, Andrea and Bill, it was a devastating day for both students and staff here at ITT Tech, after the announcement came that the school would be closing. Now, about 2 weeks ago, the Department of Education issued a notice to the CEO of ITT Tech saying they are no longer allowing the school to enroll new students with federal aid, and also sent an email to students yesterday stating alternatives were presented to the Department of Education but were rejected. Now, yesterday, a group of upset students gathered outside in the parking lot of the school, many just looking for answers on what to do next. The Department of Education is hoping to answer those questions and concerns during a nationwide webinar for all students. Now, those webinars are scheduled to happen today at 10 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you are looking for a link to those webinars, you can go to our website, WKYT.com. Reporting live in Lexington, Lauren Miner, WKYT.
Lauren, thank you very much. Investigators think a man could have been dead for hours before his body was found in the wreckage of his truck. The Russell County Sheriff's Office says the truck crashed into a field off US 127 near Russell Springs Elementary. Deputies say that's where James Brown of Russell Springs was found dead inside his truck. Deputies believe Brown may have crashed late Monday night, but they were not notified until a man who showed up to mow the fields found the truck yesterday morning. Deputies say the cause of the crash is still under investigation.
A Bourbon County middle school teacher is facing several charges this morning over alleged incidents involving students and will be facing a judge today. WKYT's Michelle Chamberlain is at our alert desk with the details on that. Michelle?
Time we'll see the Bourbon County middle school teacher in court on those charges. Richard Massey is charged with 9 counts of harassment with physical contact. Warrants claim the teacher harassed 2 students. One victim said it happened on several occasions. She said he would kiss her and touch her inappropriately. The second student claims Massey touched her inappropriately on several occasions as well, one time out in public. The documents go on to say that after school hours, he was seen in the classroom with no lights on, rubbing the students' legs. These offenses reportedly occurring over a 6-month period. Now, the paperwork also shows Massey admitted to most of those allegations. He's set to be arraigned later today. Andrea, Bill?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. A man faces charges in Mercer County this morning after police say he fell asleep while breaking into a car.
His plans didn't work out, huh? Workers at CC Auto Parts and Service in Harrodsburg called the police Monday morning after they say someone broke into their drop box and used the keys to go through several of the cars parked on their lot. And police began searching the cars, and that's when they found Matthew Stewart wearing a mask and gloves, sleeping behind the wheel of one of the cars. Police say Stewart appeared to be under the influence.
I tell you, it's nothing worse than a thief. And, you know, if these thieves and drug addicts is driving at all, if they spend as much time working as they do trying to figure out a freeway in life, then the world will be a lot better place.
Stewart is charged with trespassing, 3 counts of criminal mischief for damaging 3 cars, and 7 counts of theft.
A judge has sent the case of a Laurel County couple accused of injuring their twin babies to a grand jury. During yesterday's preliminary hearing for Gary and Jessica Knightley, deputies testified saying the couple blamed each other for the babies' injuries. Now, deputies say one of the 7-week-old babies died after being injured. As of now, both Gary and Jessica Knightley are charged with assault. But the Laurel County Sheriff's Office says the couple could face additional charges in the infant death case in the coming days. Authorities in Martin County say a woman told them she spent days alone in the woods after being sexually assaulted. The Martin County Sheriff's Office says they received a call last night about a woman screaming for help. Deputies say they soon found the 22-year-old naked, dehydrated, and disoriented on a mountain in the Tomahawk area. They say she told them she had been there for up to 3 days.
When I went to her, I noticed the only thing she had wrapped around her was an old feed sack that she had found in the woods.
Deputies took the woman to the hospital, but there's no word on her condition this morning. They say they're currently investigating the assault.
Well, the Mount Sterling Police Department is needing help in finding a theft suspect. Police say the man who is seen in this surveillance picture on your screen right now stole items from the Dollar General in the Montgomery Square Plaza. They say that theft happened around 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We have an update on the new apartment complex that is going under construction in Lexington right now. Looks like it is nearing completion.
It's going to be very nice. This is what Waterstone at Hamburg will look like when it's finished. The development is being built at the intersection of Man-O-War and Polo Club. Developers say the complex will feature more than 260 apartments in 2 4-story buildings with elevators. The first units are expected to be ready by early next year. Monthly rent for the apartments will start at $990. They're not going to be cheap.
No,
but they do look like they're going to be pretty.
Pretty fancy. That's
Yeah.
what they really are. You know, with the indoor entrances and the balconies and all that. It looks like a nice place there. 5:07 our time on Wednesday morning on WKYT, and we're just getting started with all the latest news.
Still to come, teachers and parents across the country are going to great lengths to make back to school cool. Just ahead, we'll look at a Texas school's welcome back event that's now going viral.
It's the first time we've been in the 70s during the morning hours for about a week now. So we are getting warmer. The steamy conditions will prevail, but then some storms are in the forecast. I'll show you when they arrive coming up next.
Now, your zone-by-zone forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
I see no change in your forecast for this hump day. I'm meteorologist Micah Harris getting you updated on your weather. If you're about to take off early this morning, the road is yours. It looks pretty good. We're at 70 degrees right now in Lexington and Frankfort. But then you head southbound, London 64, Middlesboro, Barberville. Good morning to you guys. Pineville holding on to the temperatures there in the low 60s. Jackson coming in at 68. So the farther north you are, better likelihood of being 70 degrees. The farther south, better likelihood of absolutely loving the morning. Get in towards your afternoon, we'll start to see a few clouds filter in. Much like the past couple of days where you don't get anything out of them, it actually gives you a little bit of shade, which is good because we have been right around 90 degrees the past couple of days, and we'll do it again today, especially central, north, and western zones, just like yesterday. Heading off toward the evening, I don't see any issues. It looks pretty good for anything you have going on. So today, it's much of the same. Warm, sunny skies, looks good, feels good. It's not that bad. Humidity is still relatively low. On your Thursday, still on the warm side of things. We'll see temperatures upper 80s, lower 90s. but we'll start to see some late day storms move into the forecast. Now, that's not for everybody. The best chance, not the only chance, but the best chance, central, north, and western zones. That's your best opportunity once we head off into the evening and into the night. And it looks like overnight and into Friday morning, we'll still have a few storms around. I would say on Friday it's more of morning hours into early afternoon before it just kind of fades away toward late afternoon off into the evening. Now, that's great news for a lot of us. A lot of us heading out to those football games, a lot of festivals kicking off as we are getting into the festival time of year. And that's great news because hopefully we can get out all those storms on out of there. Still going to be relatively humid, though, as a lot of that moisture streaming on in. You probably have noticed daylight getting lesser and lesser each and every single day. Did you know this? We lose 1 to 2 minutes of daylight now through November. November, it kind of levels out. Remember, early November, we start to see daylight savings time, and we'll actually put that back into the 5 o'clock hour. It'll be right around 5:19, 5:18. It goes back and forth there during November, but now through November, expect 1 to 2 minutes of daylight being chopped off every single day. That means sunsets will actually get earlier and earlier as we go through time. Let's talk about your 7-day forecast. Still pretty steamy, right around 90. And then we hit, once again, your Thursday. Much of your day stays dry. I'm really not seeing much of an issue during the daylight hours. It's really once we hit sunset, we could see a few rumbles of thunder, central, north, and western zones. Friday, much of the same. Like I said, it's really the first half of your day is your best opportunity. And then Saturday. Saturday is no doubt about it the best chance of rain. Now, it's not an absolute. Not everybody sees the rain, but it's a pretty decent chance. So if you're trying to make some of those plans going into Saturday, have a plan B just in case. Just
Good
in case.
advice.
And some things are set. You're mentioning the festivals,
Right.
old-fashioned trading days in Williamsburg will be Thursday through the weekend.
You'll be down there.
Yeah, so there's
knocking it
Saturday.
out.
And there's this EKU home game, I think, too. Check on that. That's Thursday, though.
Thursday
evening.
I have to check that out. Yeah.
So there you
Make
go.
a forecast for that.
So there you go.
Thank
the
you, Micah.
update.
All right, let's face it, most kids, they don't like going back to school. Shocker there, right?
Right.
But the staff at one Texas school thought they'd find a way to get students excited about getting back to the books.
So they did this with a back-to-school party. Teachers at Richland Middle School welcomed students back to classes with a pump-up jam session out right there on the school's front steps, having a good time. It's equal parts inspiring, equal part cringeworthy. The vid has gone viral on the school's Facebook page. More than 1.2 million views and counting.
It's always weird seeing your teachers dance.
Right.
That's never gonna not be weird, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But you know,
Looks
there's
fun though. I like that they're getting them.
some pretty cool teachers out there too, right?
That's right, getting them pumped up for the year.
There you go. Time this morning has just hit 5:15. Great to have you with us Wednesday morning here on WKYT.
And when we return, we'll take a look at your money.
PayPal and MasterCard are teaming up to help you pay, and American lobsters aren't welcome in Europe. I'm Marley Hall, and I'll have those stories and more coming up in your CBS Money Watch report.
Good morning. Welcome back in WKYT this morning. We're live from Lexington on your Wednesday. A new partnership will be making buying things online easier. And Europe is not a fan of American lobsters.
Let's find out why. Marley Hall has the latest on your money.
PayPal and MasterCard are teaming up to make it easier for users of the online payment system to pay with a MasterCard. Starting next year, customers will be able to transfer money to their MasterCard debit cards instantly. PayPal struck a similar deal with Visa last July. U.S. stocks rallied before the closing bell Tuesday. The Dow gained 46 points. The Nasdaq entered record territory, closing up 26 points. Small businesses are not borrowing as much as they used to. The Thomson Reuters PayNet Small Business Lending Index fell 13% in July to 121.5. Analysts say business owners are being cautious amid a weak economy and uncertainty about the election. It seems the American lobster isn't welcome in Europe. The European Union says it's an invasive species that poses a threat to native marine life and wants to ban them. If that happens, lobstermen in the U.S. and Canada stand to lose $200 million in business. Sweden says it found 32 American lobsters in its waters earlier this year. That's your Money Watch. For more, log on to CBSMoneyWatch.com. In New York, I'm Marley Hall.
Well, children will have to roll up their sleeves for flu protection this year. The CDC says the popular flu mist is subpar, leaving parents and pediatricians only one option, the flu shot. The recommendation to inoculate children against the flu remains intact. The American Academy of Pediatrics suggests everyone 6 months or older should be vaccinated for the flu this year, and that should be done by October. And remember, we are just the messenger, but you're going to have to get the shot. Sorry, everybody.
Well, that's right. Just a pinch, right? Isn't that what they
not
tell you?
so bad, yeah.
It really isn't, but
no one likes it.
It's the dread, I think.
Yeah.
But very important thing to get done this year. 5:20 on WKYT this morning. Good morning to you again. We're glad you're with us, and we have a lot more news coming up for you.
Sports is on the way next.
The Wildcats are moving on after a season-opening loss to Southern Miss, and Kentucky tops Louisville with one of the most impressive goals you'll ever see. That's next in sports.
We're at 70 degrees right now in Frankfort, 68 in Jackson. I'm meteorologist Micah Harris, getting you updated on your morning. We're at 64 now in Laurel County. Good morning to you guys over in Anderson County and also Marion County. Not seeing much of an issue early this morning. Pretty pleasant outside. So we're sitting there in the mid-60s for most. Sunny skies there by noontime. I'm not seeing an issue. It's basically what we felt and what we have seen the past couple of days. It's basically what we're going to be going through later on this afternoon at 90 degrees warm, but still pretty sunny in the forecast. Now, as we travel off towards your day tomorrow, it'll still be warm and still be mostly sunny much of your day. It's going to look just like this. But once we get past that 5 p.m. hour tomorrow, that's when a few rumbles of thunder move on in. And then it starts not so much a really active period, but the activity does increase in towards your Thursday night off into your Friday. We're going to get into that. I'm going to show you how that's going to affect Friday night football and any events. You got a lot of festivals going on. I'll have that forecast coming up. First, let's check out sports and see what's going on.
It would be hard to imagine a tougher way for the Wildcats to lose the season opener than what happened on Saturday night. Up big in the first half, only to lose the lead and eventually the game. When you look at the Wildcats' schedule, the game against Southern Miss was one that Kentucky really needed to win. But there are still plenty more games to play.
It's gone now. We're moving on. We have to. You know what? Especially in this league, it doesn't get any easier. And you got to put it behind you. There's 12 more games left, so, it's like any other thing. There's a lot of people out there today looking out and saying, God, I wish we would have won. But you keep dealing with that, you're going to have a serious problem. It's about us, nobody else right now. It's about Kentucky. It's about us, we.
In the Wildcats Open SEC play on Saturday at Florida, the Gators have won 29 straight in that series. The game is Saturday afternoon at 3:30 right here on WKYT. And immediately following, join us for a special edition of WKYT Game Time. We'll have Mark Stoops' post-game press conference from the Swamp. Men's soccer last night, 16th ranked Kentucky at home against Louisville. 41st minute, Cats with a free kick, and Noah Hutchins with an unbelievable header to put Kentucky on the board. This one's worth another look. Hutchins beats the keeper with his head, and that was the only goal of the night. UK wins 1-0 on Hutchins' header. Well, there can only be one super fan, and that distinction would belong to Bob Wiggins. The Pendleton County native died yesterday at the age of 87. Wiggins attended his first game in the 1940s and got season tickets to UK basketball in 1954, attending more than 1,600 games in his life. Wiggins had a streak of 19 straight years and 615 consecutive games before a heart attack ended that streak in November of 1996. He will certainly be missed. That'll do it for your morning sports. Have a great day.